Welcome back. What an awesome performance by Alchemy, for real. That was amazing. When I was here listening to them, I thought it was beautiful and wish I could play like that. But after the show, we sat down with Maddie and Steven to find out more about the band and their shows. Let's just start off and tell me a little bit about your group together.
Yeah, so Alchemy was started back around August time frame. His wife, Jen, I went to their event, Lime Cares, and we've known each other for a long time. And she's like, you and Steve should do something together. That'd be great. I was like, oh, I was thinking about acoustic stuff. She's like, no, you need to do it. So then she really kind of formed that together, and we've had so much fun. Mm-hmm. We add new songs every week.
We even had ad songs at the show. We had a gig at the New Leaf Cidery, and somebody requested a Journey song, and between the sets we figured it out.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fun. I mean, like, requests are sometimes they're a good thing and a bad thing. That's awesome. You could throw stuff together, So tell me individually how you guys started getting into music, and when that was and how it all started.
So I started. I started really young. My mom made me take piano lessons, which I absolutely hated at the time. But when I became a teenager, I wanted to play guitar, and so this was in the '80s hair band days and stuff like that. So I started playing guitar. I played for quite a while through high school and then a little bit into college, and then got married, had kids, and kind of music was on the side. Didn't do much with it. But at COVID. When COVID happened, we were all shut in, decided to get it all back out again, got some friends together, and my son, who's a singer, started performing, and we got a band going, and that's kind of how the whole Alchemy thing happened. Is our band was performing at that Lime Cares event, and Maddie and her husband had come out to the show, and you actually came in and sang on one of the songs with us, with David. So my wife said, yeah, you guys should do something. So.
All right, interesting. Yeah, and then how about your journey? Where did you start?
I've always loved music. It was my favorite. Growing up, you could catch me singing Britney Spears on the school bus to kindergarten. But I did it all throughout school, high school. I grew up around here, so I went to UE, and I did the all-county chorus, all-state chorus, that kind of thing, musical theater stuff. I moved away for a little bit, went up to the Syracuse area. I had a band up there, and that was a lot of fun. I took a short break from that because I had my daughter, who I love very much. She also has a little bit of a musical bug to her.
Awesome. Makes sense.
But she's older now, and so my husband's very supportive, and I get to go out and do both my four-piece band, Mad Hatters, and Alchemy.
Nice. And I wanted to ask too, tell me about the kinds of music you play and kind of how you go about choosing what you're going to play for the night.
Yeah, that's always tricky. If we know the venue pretty well, we'll have a set list. It's pretty flexible because we like to read the crowd and figure out what they like. We love requests, especially to add new songs in. So we get a lot of that on social media. Someone will message us like, oh, I think you'd sound great singing Lady A. And so we added Bartender. I didn't quite remember that song too much, and it's one of our favorites to do now.
But we cover a lot of genres, everything from James Taylor to some classic rock stuff, disco, all the way through modern pop, pop punk. We actually have several pop punk songs that we do acoustically, which is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's fun.
I always love the irony of it. I'll be in sparkly boots singing the anthem. So yeah, good Charlotte. It's fun for me.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. And then I want to ask too, how do you guys like playing in our area? How is the crowd? How is the energy in Binghamton?
It's actually really cool. We get a lot of support when people come out, and I think there's a little shock factor with the music that we choose and playing acoustic. And so we get people who get really excited about it and like to come out and see us again. So, but yeah, we get a good crowd. I'd like to see the more people go out to clubs and watch live music, because sometimes it feels like it's a bit of a dying art. But I get so much out of it, and I feed off the energy of the crowd, and
Yeah, and the community is really great.
the music
fans,
community.
yeah, exactly. The
true.
fans that come out are so dedicated. They're really kind, and even just other musicians in the area. We're all very supportive of each other, which is something that's great to see because you could be in competition, right? Because like,
Yeah.
oh, my venue is going here and whatever. But no, we really shout out to other bands that are playing, or we'll go support them if we're not playing. It's great.
It's always hard though. If we're getting booked, then we can't go out to see other bands too.
Yeah.
that is a tough part.
Yeah, so it's like a love-hate with that.
Yeah.
I always think there's something different in, live performances, like the art of people, coming together and performing that. Like you said, it feels like it might be dying out, which is always sad. Because like how you said, people feed off the energy and stuff. So if people do want to start feeding off of your guys' energy, where can they go about finding more information or upcoming shows?
Yeah, our Facebook and Instagram are constantly being uploaded with different events. You can find it as Alchemy Acoustic 607. My name's spelled very creatively, so it's Mady, which makes it a little bit easier to find as well.
Okay.
And it's
okay,
Maddie and Steve.
perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for
Yeah.
coming out today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck on your upcoming shows.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for having us.
Yeah. And if anyone missed those details, you can find Maddie and Steve and their band Alchemy on Instagram or on Facebook at Alchemy Acoustic 607. They post future events regularly. And remember to go support live music in Binghamton.